Hey, welcome back to TechWack++. In my last video, I talked about how much VRAM you need for 1080p Ultra Preset gaming and showed you the real-time actual results. In this video, we're gonna talk about how much minimum PC RAM is required today for gaming and other purposes. So before we begin our video, I want you guys to please subscribe to my channel and check out other content as well. Here you can see I have two 8GB memory sticks. First, I will run my PC on single 8GB stick and see the results, and then I will run it on total 16GB memory and we will compare the results and draw the conclusions from it. Note that the GPU I'll be using is XFX AMD RX 570 4GB version for both 8GB and 16GB of RAM. First, let's kick in with 8GB RAM. My system is already using around 2.5GB of RAM because of all the background processes and system work. Let's run Witcher 3 on 1080p Ultra settings with extra details on and see how it results. As you saw here, maximum memory consumption was around 5.27GB. Now let's run Battlefield 5 and see how it performs. Maxing out all settings on 1080p. The results shown, Battlefield 5 consumed 7.14GB maximum and ran smoothly. So far 8GB is looking good for 1080p gaming. But let's test how much RAM is consumed during basic Premiere Pro rendering on 1080p 10mbps bitrate video. You can see here Premiere Pro is only consuming 2.5GB of RAM and overall 5.3GB is being consumed from 8GB of RAM. That's all for 8GB stick. Now let's check out the 16GB RAM and see if it makes any difference. First, I'm testing control on 1080p max settings. You can see here RAM consumption is between 5 to 6GB and it is not exceeding it. The highest consumption was 5.73GB. We are back to Battlefield 5 with maxed out settings at 1080p. The results look similar as before. The maximum RAM consumption hit a peak of 8GB. While in 8GB RAM, it was locked on 7.1GB and there is some noticeable gains in FPS. The last test is obviously Premiere Pro rendering and you can see the RAM consumption peaked to 4.7GB and being constant around 4GB, while in 8GB it was around in 3GB. Now let's draw a conclusion from these results. First, having 8GB RAM as a minimum is fine by now. Most of the games at 1080p max settings consumed under or at most 8GB of RAM. Second, having 16GB of RAM is quite future proofing and still some of the games takes advantage of more than 8GB with their extra details on. The third is, for basic Premiere Pro rendering, 8GB can do it, but if you have complex projects to render, you better move to 16GB of RAM. Finally, in my opinion, 8GB RAM will be a minimum standard for PC for a year or two. As time passes by, games and applications will require a hefty amount of RAM usage, thus making a 16GB of RAM a necessary upgrade. Well, that's all for today. I hope you found this video helping and informative. If you did, so give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Keep supporting and I will see you all in the next video. Not subscribed to TechWack yet? Make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon.